I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Up to now, there had been no talk of Orange County becoming a location for one of the two gambling casinos designated for the Sullivan-Ulster-Orange region. That has changed. Today, Orange County Executive Steve Newhouse confirmed to the Times-Herald-Record and Record Online that potential casino developers have been taking a serious look at 3 sites in Orange County.
There's major interest in Orange County for the casinos. It'll be a number of sites, but we've had 3 of, I think, the casino industry's biggest developers have already been here. We've met with them, the Orange County Partnership, myself, and explored different areas that they want to target. None of these casinos will happen if they do not have overwhelming support from the local community. So if they want to go into a town or a city, if they are met with major opposition, I do not think that that will fly.
Newhouse did not specify where the 3 potential casino sites are located, but it has been learned that an area in proximity to Woodbury Common is one of them. Newhouse says if a casino project is formally advanced in his county, he thinks the state commission that will make the casino location choices will factor in 2 Orange County strong points: profitability and proximity.
Orange County is very populated with economic growth as it is right now. You have a lot of people coming here for major tourist attractions as it is. So there's a lot of people here. And if you look at it, and we've met with people even from the governor's office on this, the people in New York City, which is really where you're trying to draw from for the southern region, they're spending 2 hours on a Friday evening driving down to Atlantic City. They gamble, they come back Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon they come back. We are about an hour north of New York City in Orange County. So we are a very attractive target area for that New York City crowd, which is really where this area is targeting.
Newhouse says if a casino developer wants to push an Orange County location, their team will have to move at light speed to get on the local town's public agenda, get the needed approvals in time for serious consideration later this year. Reporter Jessica DiNapoli will have more on this developing story, including reaction from those pushing casino plans in Sullivan and Ulster, here at Record Online and in tomorrow's Times-Herald-Record. In Sullivan County, a senior welfare examiner with the county's Division of Health and Family Services has been charged with filing false paperwork in order to get public assistance benefits for people not entitled to them. An investigation conducted by the state police and the Sullivan County Welfare Fraud Unit resulted in the arrest of 53-year-old Rhonda Roach of Jeffersonville. She faces felony charges of falsifying business records, offering a false instrument for filing, and computer tampering for accessing and altering the agency's computer records. A public information meeting will be held Monday night in Kingston to discuss a soil stabilization plan at the city's giant Washington Avenue sinkhole. The proposal includes construction of a 10,000-ton underground archway to stabilize the soil at the sinkhole, which developed almost 3 years ago during the repair of leaks to a 100-year-old stormwater and sewer tunnel. Close to $4 million has been spent at the site so far. Estimates are the stabilization archway construction could add another $2 million to the overall price tag. City Council is scheduled to meet after the public information meeting to review the archway option. First came the shock over the death of her mother in an apparent homicide. Now Jennifer Panay faces a challenge on top of her grief, trying to claim death benefits as her mother's beneficiary. Last month, the body of Margaret Regalia was discovered in a house on Neshopa Road in Bloomingburg. Her son Andrew Moore has since been charged with second-degree murder. In the weeks that have followed, Regalia's daughter Jennifer learned that the union her mother was a member of was denying death benefits. Their letters citing language limiting payouts to deaths by natural causes. Jennifer Panay and her husband Mike say as a result they've been forced to shoulder thousands of dollars in costs for cremation, the memorial service, and removal of her mother's possessions from the house. A local representative of the union said he will press Panay's case and is hopeful the death benefit will be paid. Elsewhere, a Poughkeepsie man has been sentenced to up to 12 years in prison for causing an SUV motorcycle collision that took the life of a Newburgh man last May. 27-year-old Francisco Vasquez Cruz was convicted of first-degree vehicular manslaughter for the death of 41-year-old Fernando Diaz of Newburgh in a crash on Route 9W in the town of Lloyd. The investigation determined that Cruz had been driving with no headlights on in the darkness when his SUV veered into the oncoming lane, slamming into the Diaz motorcycle. Police say Vasquez Cruz had been drinking at a Newburgh bar prior to the fatal collision. A controversial drug testing policy is back in force for students in the Delaware Valley School District. Board members this week voted to reinstate the policy and to double the number of students being tested each month. The policy requires all DV students in grades 6 through 12 who drive to school or take part in co-curricular activities to submit to a monthly urine test. Policy was initially banned in 2011, but was later allowed to stand after a judge ruled the district made its case that the prior testing had decreased student drug use. And a one-way street in downtown Middletown is now scheduled to become a pedestrian walkway. City will be getting a $50,000 state grant to pay for the conversion of King Street into a walkway for pedestrians. The street connects North Street to the city's James Street parking lot. Mayor Joe DeStefano says it's hoped work can begin once the snow melts and that the walkway can be completed by the summer. City will provide the labor and machinery. State money would cover the remainder of the cost. Looks like a pretty quiet weekend weather-wise, and that will help to melt off even more snow, but could create problems in our flood-prone areas. Saturday will be partly cloudy and mild, with temperatures rising to around 50 degrees. Sunday won't be quite as mild. The highs will be in the neighborhood of 40 degrees under a partly cloudy sky. Get the news plus the features you enjoy in the weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record. And breaking news is just a click away this weekend, right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.